Talk Showbiz here on the JoyNews channel. My name is Doreen Avio, and it looks like gradually, we can say that we're counting down to a lot of events, but there's one very important one which is so dear to my heart, and literally every year, it's always a pleasure to speak to the guest, or should I say the personality, because he's done it over the years. I'm talking about Reverend Bernard Amankwa. Of course, he has his annual event, which is taking place very soon. And of course, he's here. He's going to give us all the details. But guess what? He's done it over and over and over. And looks like we're actually in the 15th year. 15 years. Hello, Reverend. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Doreen.
How are you doing?
God is good.
We are back, should I say, after last year, we are back here again.
Yeah, we are back. Now we are free.
We are free, and it's 15 years.
15 good years.
Wow. And it looks like, I don't know how many people have been able to hold on to it till now, but Uncle B, how have you been able to hold it down all these years?
The name speaks for itself. Celebration of His grace. One cannot do a thing of this nature without God backing you, and I think that is the reason why I celebrate the grace. And a man can receive nothing except it's been given to him from God.
Wow. And
I believe that this is one of the assignments that God has given me to do. That a day should be set aside for people to celebrate the grace of God upon their lives. And I think that I am privileged to be the steward of it. So that is the reason why I think that it's not about money sitting somewhere. It's not about, but it is combination of little grace from here, little grace from there, and then even the multimedia support, everything comes together to make it a success. So 15 years of His grace, 15 years of His faithfulness, 15 years of His kindness.
Wow.
Yeah.
And for me, if you have followed closely, then you notice that every year it comes with different sets of personalities. And this year, literally, you handpicked quite a number of musicians that you're performing with. And you seem to have a particular number. You don't go beyond 5 or 6.
Yes.
It's always limited.
Yes.
And this year, I see Empress on there.
Yes.
I see...
Perez Music.
Okay, Perez Music.
Reverend Roderick Ejekum.
Okay.
And then Pastor Helen
Yosin. What went into the selection of these people?
I would say it's part of the grace that we are talking about. The 5 is the number of grace, and I believe that we don't want to go outside the number. Okay. So we always keep the number. We don't want to extend it to 6, or because you don't want to abuse people's time by stretching the program, and then the program becomes so boring. And because the niche has been catched, and we need to maintain it and then make it more better every year. Wow.
Was it difficult getting them, or it's more like a family?
Roderick Ejekum, like the first concert, which is at the National Theatre, the same 2007, was one of my backers. Okay. And by the grace of God, God has given him a serious ministry towards the youth. Wow. He's doing a fantastic job. So for him, he's like a junior brother. And then I have grown to like my brother Perez Music, Gamanche.
Yeah.
He sings the God song with
passion.
And then Pastor Helen Yosin, 2007, the first concert, she was there, and I believe that God is going to anoint us more and more and give us strength more and more to do more for Him. So she took, she's on board. Yes, and then Empress Gifty is a friend. No matter what people will say about Empress, he's still my Empress.
She's your Empress.
So, Empress Gifty is going to also give people what God has given to her. fantastic ministry. And we believe that we will have an awesome time in the presence of God.
Wow. Uncle B, where can we get tickets to be part of this event? Is it free? Or are we supposed to buy
it's just a token. It's just a token, 50 Ghana cedis. You can get some at the multimedia front decks of Joy FM. And then at the gates, you can also get some. And then if you go to National Theatre right now, you get some. So, yeah.
And of course, when is it happening? The venue and all?
It's happening this coming Sunday.
Just Sunday. Sunday is just around
this Sunday.
This Sunday.
At the National Theatre, 6 p.m. Then everything
is set.
Yeah.
Uncle B, what are your expectations for this year, considering the fact that it's the 15th year?
I'm expecting God to bless every soul that will set foot at the place. And I'm expecting a massive turnout, because 15 years is not just, it's not a joke. Many people don't know most of the songs were done by me. We are going to perform all these songs live. And when you listen to the song on radio, on CD, it's different when you come and experience us.
Yes.
So I'm expecting that when you come, the impact will be so huge, because the waters have been stirred up and we have prayed. And we are trusting God to do what he always does. And his grace are renewed every morning. So we are trusting for a different kind of anointing, different kind of miracles, different kind of unexpected breakthroughs for people.
Amen to that, and I believe that we should all be looking forward to that. And perhaps if you're also looking to interact with Reverend, I'm sure, Reverend, you can put your social media pages out.
Yeah, Bernard Amankwa Music, and then Bernard Amankwa Singer on Facebook, and then on Twitter is at Bernard Amankwa, and then all the other the social media handles, you can search for Bernard Amankwa.
All right, so if you want to get any information with regards to the event, you can always reach out to him on social media, ask him all the questions you want to ask. But Reverend, before we go, is there anything you would like to put out there, especially people who are looking forward to be part of this event?
The waters has already been stirred up. The angels of God have gone ahead of us. God himself is going to be there. The angels of God are going to be there. So we are just expecting you to come with whatever you believe in and you are believing God for. There are moments that God has set aside to bless his people, and this is one of the moments. The atmosphere is going to be stirred up, and all the angels in the world, their focus is going to be at the National Theatre on Sunday, 6 p.m. Just for you, to bless you.
All right, and I believe you can't you can't wait to be part of this. I'm so looking forward to be a part of it. So on Sunday, 6 p.m. at the National Theatre, let's go and support Reverend Bernard Amankwa. He's 15 years in the industry, and he has been celebrating God, his grace, his favors, and I believe that it is one way or the other going to touch all of us. Thank you so much for watching, and right here, there's more right here on Let's Talk Showbiz. So still here on Let's Talk Showbiz, I'm sure we're all getting ready for the Global Citizen Festival concert, which will take place on the 24th of September. I know we're all looking forward to see Asha, but the likes of Sarkodie, Jackie, Stoneboy, and quite a number of artists who will be performing on the night, we're all looking forward to it. But earlier today, my colleague Ibrahim Bembako actually went to the venue, that's the Black Star Square, and he tells me how beautiful everything is coming up. I mean, giving me details of how people who are setting up the venue actually came into the country 2 weeks ago. It's not to say that we don't have Ghanaians on there, but we have both foreigners and Ghanaians at the venue who are currently putting the stage together. I've heard people say that it is the biggest stage for a concert so far. I don't know what you think, but Saturday is looking good. And well, he's been giving us an update of everything that is happening there at the Black Star Square ahead of the Global Citizen Festival.
So currently I'm here at the Independence Square, where Saturday is going to be swarming up with loads of people. And already you see how the barricade is like. This is how it's going to be. Now, if the camera will turn just a little bit, would be for you to see what is happening in the background. Now, this is what is happening in the background. The stage alone is like almost 150 meters wide. This, by far, is said to be the biggest stage ever built in Ghana. And this is the stage that is going to see Reverend, Stormzy, Cesar, Thames, Jackie, Stoneboy, Sarkodie, just name it. All the artists for the first ever Global Citizen Festival music concert here in Ghana. And it is going to be awesome. They're actually expecting like 20,000 people to be here at the ground here. But look at the stage. This is impeccably awesome. And the works that has gone on here, lot of works. And you see, one contractor alone here has over 1,200 workers. So it should also tell you the kind of revenue it is generating for the workers here. And this is what is going on here. Saturday is going to be something else. If all generators are ready, the lights, just name it, every single thing is ready for the Global Citizen Festival here in Accra. And it is. There's a promise to be one of the best concerts that you've ever experienced here in the country. So you just need to get plugged in on Joy Entertainment on all our social media platforms and also on all the traditional platforms, because we are bringing you all the exclusives right here from the Independence Square. And you see the transformation of the place? I've already taken you on a tour, but the brain behind it, yes, the Vice President of the Global. How are you doing, Liz?
I'm doing great. I'm super pumped about Saturday. You've seen the transformation, total transformation of the iconic Black Star Square. We're ready.
I don't know what kind of statements you people want to make first to Ghanaians and to the world.
Well, first of all, there's going to be an amazing lineup here on Saturday, so it's going to be a great program. But also, it's an opportunity for us to move closer to ending extreme poverty across the world. So it's going to be entertaining, but it's also going to be mission-focused and for a good cause, and an opportunity to celebrate those leaders who are taking a stand towards and making commitments towards ending extreme poverty.
So Reverend, Jackie, Stormzy, Czar, Thames, Stoneboy, Jackie, Sarkodie, Camido, a host of others. It is just going to be excitement, entertainment, and everything. Apart from that, are you going to be having talks here to give them sensitization? Is that what is going to happen here?
Yeah, so, we're going to be celebrating those leaders who have taken up the mantle and are making commitments towards ending extreme poverty. This year's campaign was focused on women and girls, ending the climate crises, protecting advocacy, and dismantling systemic barriers that keep communities in poverty. And so what we'll see here is leaders who are making policy and financial commitments to address those issues that we've raised in this year's campaign.
So apart from the general public who are coming to have fun, who else have you invited, some of the dignitaries?
We have a number of world leaders, global leaders, leaders from across the African continent. We have a pretty diverse representation. There's going to be surprise guests here as well. I think it's going to be an amazing show. But, we're known for our pop and policy model, and the way that we bring those two elements together to advocate and achieve a world where everyone has opportunity, where people can live a life with dignity. So that's what's going to be on display here on Saturday.
Okay, so since it's a global front thing, a lot of ambassadors are going to be here. Like you said, a lot of dignitaries are going to be here. Are they all going to sit through the performance, or they're just coming to get the talk that you're going to be giving to the people to sensitize them?
It's really amazing because this program is less talk and more music, right, and advocacy, right? And so I think that's what people are coming here for, to be entertained while also pushing a policy agenda. And that's what we're going to have on display here on Saturday.
Well, then again, it means security is going to be uptight. Any worthy information you want to put out there for the festival attendants?
Absolutely. So if you're one of the lucky individuals that one of the 20,000 individuals. So first off, we're
I heard you're
completely
looking
sold
at
out.
20,000 people.
Yeah, we're
Already sold out?
Yes, we're completely sold out. And if you're one of the lucky individuals that was able to take action and win a ticket, yes, those tickets are free, but this is a ticketed event and you need to present your ticket to enter into the venue. Each ticket admits one individual, and once it's scanned at the entry point, you can come in, but you aren't able to go back out. So it's really important for people to know that once they get in here and they scan that ticket, they're not going to be able to go out, and it's a single-use ticket. Further, people need to arrive early. This isn't one of those events that starts 4 hours late. I know that our people sometimes are accustomed to those, but this is going to start on time. Highly recommend that everyone gets here by 2:30. For the first 500 people that get here at 2:30, we're going to have surprises for you, including merch and drink vouchers and other incentives. So get here early. Get here early. Come out. Have fun. It's going to be a great show.
It's going to be a great show. Already, I am just trying to play around with what statement you are looking at making. But please tell me, what statement are you looking at making? Because this is a total transformation of this place.
You know, the global citizen movement is about ensuring that individual citizens across the world have a platform where they can take action towards the world that we want, a world that's more equitable, a world that's just, a world where no one has to live a life of extreme poverty. And that's what's going to be on display here on Saturday. So that plus our policy and our pop, which is our unique secret sauce, so to speak, for creating change across the world.
Secret barbecue sauce. I like that. Okay. Now, I know that there's been a lot of build-ups to this main event, and Friday there is going to be another one. Just give me a little hint about what is going to be happening on Friday at Kempinski.
So there are a number of culture. We created a week of culture around the festival to really give our audience and our visitors an opportunity to, immerse themselves in the rich West African culture. So there are a number of cultural events across the city. We have a pretty extensive lineup. Check out our webpage, check out our socials, and come join us. Come have fun with us.
Okay, so a lot of people are going to have fun. I just want you to turn and look at this. What experience do you want the people to go away with?
I want everyone who walks out of here to be in complete and absolute awe. This is happening in Africa with a number of African artists, right? And is being brought together by us.
Right, there you go. So that was Ibrahim Ben Bak. We all call him IB. And this weekend, definitely packed with a lot of exciting events. So make sure on Sunday you make your way to the National Theatre at 6 p.m. celebration of His Grace by Reverend Bernard Amankwa and some great gospel musicians who will be on the bill as well. And then on Saturday, you go to the Black Star Square to be part of the Global Citizen Festival concert as well, and some amazing musicians who will also be passing through. A very big thank you to the team, Ike, Nat, and of course Solo. My name is Doreen Avio. Do well to go on myjoyonline.com, the entertainment page, for more of our stories. Have a wonderful evening.